South Carolina Ports is giving us a look at its $55 million project. Our Scarlett Lizjack explains why the growth in the Southeast is fueling the need for expansion.
SC Ports says part of their expansion at Inland Port Greer will increase cargo capacity by 50%. South Carolina Ports says every day, hundreds of colorful cargo containers make a pit stop here at Inland Port Greer.
When most people think of South Carolina ports, they picture Charleston and our big major container ships down at the Port of Charleston, but really more than half of our $87 billion impact each year in the state is made right here in the upstate.
South Carolina Ports opened Inland Port Greer in 2013. Since then, the company says demand has skyrocketed.
When we first opened, we started with 20 to 25 containers per train. Today, we're moving over 600 containers daily to and from the Port of Charleston.
On Wednesday, company officials gathered to mark a new milestone.
We added an additional working track and 2 additional storage tracks on the outside of the original 3.
SC Ports recently completed a $55 million expansion project. The company says it includes an expanded container yard, 9,000 feet of additional rail, and new terminal operations.
I don't think anybody realized back in 2013 we'd be growing as fast as we are up here at Inland Port Greer. And I've got to be honest with you, the expansion that we're talking about today was probably needed 2 or 3 years before we even were able to start on it.
We're told the port's enhancements will allow it to accommodate 300,000 rail lifts annually and meet the area's growing demand through 2040.
That's why we invest in this type of infrastructure to extend our reach. It's a tremendous amount of growth. You know, the Southeast is the place to be. We're among the top 5 states in both GDP growth and population growth.
In Greer, Scarlett Lizjack, 7 News.
And this project was partially funded by a $25 million grant awarded by the United States Department of Transportation.